Yeah, it looks like it's... Yep.
I'll scribe for Damien since he covered me last time.
Oh, you guys want to switch? Alright. So... Wait, didn't Oliver scribe last week? Or
Well, I
you
mean
mean
the last
earlier?
I
time
think
that
I think
I
it
week
was
took
two
my
before.
weeks
turn,
ago.
Damien
Yeah, it's the
took
week
it for
before.
me.
Oh, yeah, yeah, that's what I meant. Okay,
It was
so...
when Ko was fully mobile that day.
Yeah.
It
Alright.
was 2 weeks ago now, right?
Yeah, yeah, last week was Oliver, but yeah, the week before that, I have in my notes that, Damien scribed for Ko. Alright, so Ko is gonna scribe today.
Yes, sir.
I assume
I think
that's fine with you, Damien. You have the first,
Yeah, unless you're itching
yeah,
to
that's okay.
scribe.
unless you want those, sweet, sweet story points.
Hey, I'm halfway through 210.
Alright, and we have, Ko as quartermaster as well. So what I was saying, Ko, is we have a new camp thing. I called it Camp 1. Basically, it's just prettier and has a bunch of the like bunch of functions built in to make it easier to track certain things.
Is this in Roll20 you're talking about?
In the Misfits sheet, the info sheet.
So you want me to move everything from camp to camp 1?
I already moved everything.
Yeah, I think it was moved already. I was just letting you know for like new stuff.
Okay. So so we're just using camp 1 from now on. Okay,
Yeah.
I see what you mean. Yeah, it's all color coded. Nice.
Yeah, why does the camp
Good
upkeep
stuff.
so high? Oh, I think because I didn't change it. So it should be 6. So the camp costs 6 GP a day to pay like your people and shock and melody.
Oh, that's actually pretty cheap.
Hello.
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 It's me.
We have an Anna.
It is I.
Bum bum bum. Quentin says he's on the way. We could probably get the recap started.
Oh,
Let's
30
see.
seconds.
Oh. Oh wait, Oliver's the previous scribe. Darn it, Oliver. How dare you. I guess we can give him a minute. Let's see, we have Melody. It's gonna get pulled out today. And we're putting, oh wait, you're not in Roll20 yet. But you will be. We'll put Oriel in her place. The mysterious druid.
I've returned.
Yeah, so just go ahead and place yourself in the party order whenever you have a moment, Oriel. I have to make that box smaller. Shrank it for a bunch of the groups. I think it's too big. Give Oliver a couple. You said he was coming in, right? He just on his way.
They posted something, right? Yeah, on the way. I have 2 levels of exhaustion, so
Ooh.
it's going to be fun.
Yeah, Blackwater got jumped by some of the rogues and refused to retreat, so he just kept getting wounded. It's like, I'm fighting.
I'm fighting.
It's like how I play. It's like how I play Helldivers too.
Dude,
Like,
I want to play that game. It's a
I'll
fun.
just keep fighting and I just immediately die. It's It's like, no, you gotta retreat. Fall back!
I'm looking at that game. It's on my wish list right now.
It's really good. I wholeheartedly recommend it.
Maybe we'll get it.
Alright. Does anyone want to just give a quick recap, either with Quentin's notes or their own, just so we can kind of get things rolling? I don't usually like to wait more than 10 minutes, if we can help it. If not, I guess I could read from my notes. Oh, just in time. Can you give us a quick recap, Quentin, to get things started? When you, when you get settled.
Oh, it's now or never. No, shit.
Right now! Oh, actually, let me check something. While you're getting settled. Are you there, Quentin?
I'm here.
Alright. Okay. Do you want me to read from my notes? You still getting settled?
Oh, everyone. No one volunteered. I guess I'll do it.
No, it's because
Well, Quentin's
Oliver-
here, or Oliver's here, but yeah,
Oh.
he's...
Is he just quit?
I think
Oh.
he's getting settled. I'm not sure.
Yeah, give me a second. Yeah, no, I'm here. Yeah, I'm good. Okay. Cool. Okay, so following the battle with the Bloodhound forces, the Townsguard arrive. We go after the bandits, following down a tunnel to a further ambush. We slay nearly all of them, but the Master Thief gets away. We find treasure. Then we go upstairs to long rest. Then the town's set ablaze. We go to the barrack. They're in control. We go to the mayor's house. The mayor's okay, being moved to the barracks, and then we end up at the market where we kill a couple of people, and that's where we left off.
Alright, thank you for that recap. So, it is currently... I just had it up. It is currently the 23rd of fall at basically midnight, I believe. That's what I have on my notes here. And we're going to just jump back in. So, just kind of give everyone a reminder. The town was under attack. Several areas have been hit. The group was on their way to the marketplace and then possibly going to Blackwater's estate next. But in the marketplace, you encountered a bunch of Bloodhand people, and you were engaged them in combat. So, picking things up, looks like it was the bandits' turn. Oh, and I have to put Oriel into the mix. So I guess I'll start her kind of She'd probably be towards the back, right? Like out of the front lines.
You might be muted.
Yes.
All right. I will put her over here. Oh, it would help if I was on the right thing. Over here. So, go ahead and roll initiative before I get started. Make sure I place you in the right spot. So basically, the Blood Hand had kind of done a retributive strike on the town because you guys were. You assume it was because you guys were attacking them.
Suck is what I would say.
All right, 18, nice. So that puts you towards the top. Be right after the bandit. Okay. So, getting back into things, the first act is indeed the bandit. All right. So he sees Ko charging up. Does not like that one bit. He's going to aim his crossbow and fire at Ko. 14, I believe, just misses as a bolt comes zinging past your shoulder, barely missing you. Then he's going to back up a bit, moving to here. Next, another bandit's going. So this one up here is the one that was kind of yelling at the group. He yells once again, I have hostages here. Don't be stupid. I'll kill them all if you keep this up. Just leave. Ending his turn. Oriel.
Oh goodness. I have to...
No
You
worries.
said that he has hostages?
So you heard the yell come from up here.
Okay.
So kind of across the market. Someone's yelling at the Misfits to get out of here, or the hostages are dead.
Okay, let me look through my spell.
Okay, so you chant summoning nature energies as begin to blend in with your environment. Go ahead and mark yourself as concentrating.
Also, did we have a long rest? Because
We did not.
okay.
Basically the town was attacked right after you guys attacked at midnight it was attacked, so you were in the middle of resting when this happened.
Okay.
What's the date?
Did get a short rest.
Yeah, you did get a short rest, so you can account for that if it helps. The date is the 23rd of fall, midnight. So just turned the 23rd.
And then I would walk in this direction. After casting Pass Without a Trace on myself, hoping that they won't discover me.
Alright, so you can't stealth yet, but you are harder to see, and when you do stealth, you'll be at +10. So where are you moving to?
Okay. Then I'll move behind this. Use my bonus action to move my double of my movement, so 60 feet behind this burning tent.
Alright, do you have a bonus action dash? Is that a thing you get? I forget.
Do I have to have it as a bonus action?
So usually, usually dash is an action to do a double move.
Okay. Well, then I don't have it.
Is it
Then
do you
I'll
have a
only-
bonus from the Eladrin thing?
Oh, yeah, I think Eladrin have that, base step thing, don't they?
Yeah.
That's a bonus action if you still have that.
Mm, I do not.
Okay.
Because we didn't have a long rest, so 30 feet it is.
Alright, so you quickly move across to the little field there, trying to stay behind trees and not be seen. It is pretty dark, so it's hard to see you anyway. That's it for you. Alright, so the bandit goes. He as well sees an angry Ko kind of rushing up and is going to fire his crossbow. Yeah, 17 will... Oh, wait, actually... Now, even with cover, that would be exactly what he needs. So, are you raging yet? I don't think so, right?
I don't remember, to be honest.
Because there's a rage mark, so I'm guessing you're not. So, he would shoot...
Combat?
We were, yeah. When we started, we had gone through a round of combat.
Yeah, then I was probably raging.
Alright, you have the bless marker. So the rage marker is this one. You can say you were raging. Maybe you just didn't mark yourself, but yeah. Alright, so you are shot for 2 points of damage as the rage reduces the impact. And then he is also going to back up. Moving back to here, trying to get away from you. Way across the square, a enemy is acting. He's gonna take a shot at Oliver, ignoring cover. I don't think you've seen this guy before.
Oh, I thought that was the beast.
Oh, the manticore.
I was like, what the fuck?
The manticore just flying around with a bow. It's like, oh my god, take cover. Just roaring and shooting arrows. That would be hilarious. Alright. So Oliver, longbow. Oh no! Wow, nice shot. 26 will strike you. And... Oh wait, it's whispering. Oh. Alright, I'm not going to count that then. That's cheating. Why is it whispering?
It's whispering.
It's whispering the rolls. Oh no, it didn't whisper the rolls. Sorry. No, you guys saw it, right?
And the crit?
Yeah. Okay. So you are struck for 12. And he is going to use an archer's eye to roll another d10. Which...
Hey, I want that. Can I have that?
Now, would that crit too? I actually don't think that crits, because I think as a different action, that would be a separate thing.
After making.
Yeah, so the damage is already dealt. Alright, so you just take another 8, so you took 20. It's a nasty shot. Second shot at you as well. Oh, that is going to miss. And he is just taking cover behind the burning tent. Oliver.
Alright, that fucking hurt. Okay.
There's an arrow sticking out of your armor right now.
There, is this guy dead or nearly dying?
Which guy?
This one.
This guy? Oh, he's very wounded. That's a very wounded symbol.
Fuck it. He can have an Eldritch Blast.
Yeah, 12 is his AC, so that blasts him as he's running away. And 1 would bring him down. Oh, it kind of grazes him and he just falls over. Dying.
Oh, the second one gives him a failed death save then.
Oh, you're shooting him on the ground? That would be a disadvantage.
Well, they come automatically, don't they?
Oh yeah, I guess they did at the same time. Alright. Fine. So he gets another 3, failing a death save. Ugh.
Okay, cool. So that is
Double tap.
Double tap, yeah. So he's dying, but still alive, just kind of kneeling there, going, oh. Alright, so that's it for Oliver.
So, I'm going to move bonus action. Yeah, I'm going to healing word myself.
Alright, you summon healing energies. Ending your turn. Alright, so this bandit up here is dying. Oh, death save for him. Alright, he is looking really bad. This bandit here is dead, so I'll remove him from combat. This bandit is also dying. And he dies. Oh, falling over. Not moving again. Melody is poofed out. So I'll just move her elsewhere. Bandit. So the guy across the yard is gonna yell, again, get out of here! Get out of here! We're not warning you again! Walnut.
Can I see this guy at all? Or
If
is
you
he...
if you can see it on the map, then you can see him.
in terms of okay, fair enough.
So if the lighting is letting you see him, then yeah, like he has cover from the tent, but he's moving around,
Yeah.
so the tent's not fully obscuring him.
Alright. Alright, I moved 30, and I'm gonna do a long range because I can do 400 with the heavy crossbow.
Alright, so disadvantage shot.
Gotcha. Is that what long range does?
Yes, so if you go over
Okay.
normal range, it becomes a disadvantage.
Alright. We are
Alright.
going to do that.
Alright,
Attacking
see,
twice.
take aim. Ooh, alright, 13? Would that hit? No, so his AC is 16, so unfortunately both of those would fly
Okay.
past. He's in a very covered position right now. Anything else?
Just bonus action to rush my defender forward.
Okay, so your defender, for his turn, go ahead and move him.
Okay, let's try to do this. So if I hold,
Just pick him up with left click, and then every time you press right click, it'll put a waypoint that you want the thing to move to. So now you pick up the token by clicking and holding it. Oh yeah, there you go.
yeah, it's just
Okay. So he
That was it.
rushes up that way.
yeah.
These guys are like, what the hell is this weird stone wooden thing comes rushing up to in between them. Damien.
Going to move 5, 10, 15 feet right there.
Okay.
Oh, I'll try to remember next time. But I'm blessed as well. But I'll try to remember that.
Oh,
That's
plus
extra
the
D4,
yeah,
D4
yeah.
for- But I'll remember next time. Okay.
Yeah. Alright, what are you doing, Damien?
Now, I can see these guys here. But do they have full cover from me?
Hang on a sec. Which guys?
These guys up here?
They have a lot of concealment, but if you can see them, then you can see them. And I think you ignore all that with sharpshooter.
I do.
Yeah.
One thing I don't ignore is full cover.
Okay,
So-
so yes, you can target them.
Okay, then I will target the one on the left here first.
Okay.
So I can try and save the hostages.
Okay. 14. And you don't take disadvantage for long range, right?
Because of trip period, correct.
Alright, so yes, that would strike him.
Or 20 damage.
Alright, so he is dying. Ugh. As a reaction, the guy next to him, who is ready in action, says, "Oh, you asshole," and he's gonna stab one of the hostages. Oh, wow. Okay, so I guess he's freaking out and he stumbles and, like, just cuts his shirt or something. Not enough to damage him. So that was his reaction. Anything else?
Yeah, I'll shoot at that guy who just stabbed at the hostage with my second shot.
Alright.
And hope I don't miss.
23 would strike him. So as he's getting ready to kill one of the hostages, an arrow just goes right through him. And he dies.
And that's all I can do. I am my turn.
Alright, Ko.
Are these tents have cover or anything?
Yes, if you're behind them, you would have, I'd say medium cover, like plus 3D racy from guys shooting at you. It's like half cover.
Range on a javelin?
I think 30, 120.
Which is still far as hell. Alright, I guess I'll try and just fight what's in front of me.
Alright. So, and feel free to narrate your actions if you want. I just have to narrate the result depending on your rolls.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna cross that distance, take aim, throw a long shot javelin. A disadvantage, right?
Yes. At which guy?
This one.
Alright, so that would be enough because he's not in cover right now, so 12 would strike him. The javelin piercing his shoulder through the armor, doing 7, and he is wounded. Continuing to try to fall back. So you get behind the tent. Anything else?
Nope.
Okay. Rogric. So remember, there was a guy in here, kind of secured inside the little house there. And he told you, yeah, you should probably get to safety. Because there's a bunch of bandits. But he's locked himself in, so he probably won't be of any help. So what do you want to do, Rogric?
I will. You can walk under this, right? Can I walk under this, or is this like closed off?
This is closed off. This is like a little house thing.
Okay.
So you have to go around. You can go through the tree line there.
Yeah, I'll move 30. And then I guess I'll try to take a disadvantage shot at that guy.
This one?
Yeah, the archer.
It's from where you are, his AC is 18 with the cover.
Okay, that's that one there. Yeah, I'll just take a disadvantage shot at him.
Alright, so you take aim. Oh, yeah, 19 will strike him. So he hits, or gets hit for 9 points of damage as he's popping out to fire. Your short bow shot, like, hits him in the side, though his armor takes most of it. Still not looking too wounded. Anything else?
Oh yeah, I'll bonus action dash and get behind this,
Behind the tent there.
yeah.
Alright, into the new round. The bandit. The one you killed? Which bandit is this? Oh, weird. Why did it do that? Alright, so this bandit, even though it has a green circle for some reason, is the one going. He is gonna move over to here, getting in line for a shot at Ko. Oh yeah, 22 is gonna hit you. Taking a crossbow bolt for 4 piercing, because luckily you're still raging. And then he's going to continue moving over this way, ending his turn. The next bandit is dying. And he dies. Ugh. Bleeding out. Oriel.
So Ariel would try to move closer to the hostages.
Okay.
With like, yeah, no shield. Try to move like 60 feet.
All right, you're gonna use the stealth action, or are you just gonna move 60
Oh yeah,
feet?
if I'm gonna use, but if I'm using stealth, isn't like my movement halved even more?
So if you stealth, you wouldn't be able to dash, but basically, as long as you can keep cover, like you can keep stealthing. It doesn't actually affect your movement. You just have to basically end in a place where they can't see you. But I'd say with Pass Without Trace, I'd just say you can kind of move around. Unless you do something to draw attention.
Okay, then I will use my stealth action and then move 30 feet.
Okay. So you start sneaking around behind the tents area there. When you get to there, you think you hear something coming from this tent over here. Possibly like a woman or a child may be crying. But that's, yeah, that's all you get so far. Anything else?
Can I look into the tent, or is that like another action?
That would be another action, so you'd either have to run over there or, yeah. Alright, so that's it. Oriel's kind of making her way over that way under the cover of her spell. The bandit did not like you shooting at him. So he is going to take a shot back at Ko, who is at AC 18 right now because of the tent. Oh, and he gets you. That's a good shot. No, a whole 1 point of damage. He's then gonna rush farther over this way. The archer, seeing Blackwater take out those 2 guys, is gonna take a shot at Blackwater. Yeah, 24 will get you. Doing 11 piercing. And second shot. 11. Sure, I see. He is going to use Archer's Eye on that. To add a D10 to his attack roll. As a bonus action. 16?
Yes.
Yeah, because he ignores cover, yep. So that's going to hit. Doing 5 more piercing. Looks like a fellow marksman has challenged Snipewater. Alright, that's it for him. Oliver. Are you muted, Oliver?
No, I'm
thinking. Yeah, I hear you.
Yeah. Trying to decide what to do.
Yeah, luckily, it seems that Blackwater has taken the attention from you, from that sniper.
I'm gonna go for this guy. Because it's roughly a straight line. It's Eldritch Blast.
Yeah, he would not have cover from you. Yeah, 23 strikes him with the first shot, blasting him for 2 points as he's retreating. But he's still looking pretty healthy. Anything else?
No, the second one's a 10. I'm guessing 10 misses.
Yeah, 10 would miss. Those small guys are AC 12.
Yeah. No, that's it. I don't have enough resources to start expending stuff yet. So, nope, that's me done.
So the bandit is dying. Their bandit. This guy's dead. Walnut.
Nice. And then I'm gonna shoot that guy.
Alright, so you advance, crossbow out, and take aim, firing. Oh, yeah, 25 will strike him with the first shot.
Oh, then how do you add bless into the roll automatically?
So you can set something called a global modifier, and then just check it. Like on your sheet, there is... Where is it? They turned on for you. It might be turned off. Let me make sure they're turned on. So that is an attack modifier. So see, now it says bless 1d4. If you just check that, it'll automatically add to your roll. The other thing you do is just click on it to have it roll the d4. But yeah, for something like bless that affects all your rolls, you probably just want to have it checked.
Okay.
So 25 strikes with the first shot. And give me a damage roll. Alright, he is badly wounded from that one, as you get him like right in the leg. Oh. Second shot, 14 will strike him again. Oof, right in the head. Oh, he just dies. As your repeating crossbow does its job. Anything else?
Bonus action, have my lucky dash.
Okay, so go ahead. Lucky's turn.
Or just once I get in range, so long as I stay in 5, no attack for opportunities? Or no?
Yes, that's correct. You only get OP'd for leaving their range, not for entering it.
Well, that's it for him.
Alright, so he rushes around trying to stop that guy. Damien, you see the archer basically popping out and firing at you. He seemed to have drawn his attention.
Right, acknowledging the fellow archer. It's a duel to the death.
It's an archer
Nice.
duel.
I'll shoot at him. Boom.
Alright, 16 would just hit. Luckily, you ignore cover as he does. Oof, 19.
19.
So as he's popping out to shoot at you, an arrow strikes his armor, doing 19.
I'll shoot at him once more.
Yeah, 18 hits him again. Doing another, 22. He is wounded.
I will second wind as a bonus action.
Okay.
So heal for a d10 plus 5. 15. Nice. Now I'm
Alright.
going to move right here. And then I'll fall prone.
Alright, and you fall prone. Ko.
Just a prone again. The back pain.
Yeah.
Let's use my movement to get here. I'll
Alright, for some reason you're really quiet for me. Let me turn you up.
I wasn't talking very loudly. It's my fault.
Oh.
Javelin.
Ah, alright.
Disadvantage.
Alright, so
DC 12.
you hurl your javelin. Sorry, which guy did you hurl it at? Was on the other screen.
one.
That one. 12 would hit with the... Because you are blessed, so 14 would definitely hit. Oh! Alright, so as he is distracted by the statue-esque centaur, javelin goes right through his chest.
Satyr.
Do I have an
Sorry.
item interaction left?
Satyr. Yes, you... Unless... yeah, because you haven't used one yet. Or wait, did you, I guess you had to pull out the javelin, so you might not, unless you already had it in your hand.
I guess my hands were free, because I threw a javelin last turn.
Yeah, but you have to use the item interaction to pull the javelin off your back.
Okay.
So for this turn, I think you would have pulled it and thrown it. So yeah.
So my hands are free.
So your hands are free now, if you haven't drawn your weapon yet.
Done with my turn.
And another thing you can do, because you have a two-handed weapon, right?
Yeah.
So
I assume it's on my back or something.
if you have your weapon out, you could say that you wield it in one hand for a moment to pull out the javelin and just throw it. So you can actually throw javelins with a two-handed weapon as long as you, you just can't attack with the two-handed weapon while you're holding something else. But
That
anyway,
makes sense. Ko had something planned, so his hands are free.
okay. Roderick.
I'm going to.
Oh, actually, are you exhausted, or are you at 16 passive perception right now?
I'm at 16. I'm not exhausted.
So, you think you hear kind of what Oriel heard, like maybe some noise coming from this tent, like someone crying. You're not sure. You also see in the distance fastly approaching reinforcements from the north. Looks like more Bloodhand.
Okay, yeah, I'll shout that there's more coming from the north, and then I'd like to bonus action steady aim
Okay.
to shoot this guy, so it's just a regular attack.
Alright, so it's a wash. Advantage and disadvantage. You don't ignore cover though, right?
I don't ignore cover, no.
So that would just miss him because his AC with cover is 18 right now. Like hits the side of the tent here as he's dodging back.
Then that will be it.
All right, new round. Let's see, the bandit. So he is dead. Oriel.
Arya would like to look into the tent.
Alright, so... You're gonna move over towards it to try to get a better view?
Yeah.
Alright, so you move 30 feet.
Yeah, I mean, wait. Is it coming from which tent exactly?
This one.
Yeah, I'm not going to make it, so I'll use my action and my movement to... Yeah, even then, I'll be like here.
Alright, but you're starting to move over that way?
Yeah.
So as you get closer,
that's my turn.
you can see a little bit better. It looks like there is a one of these like bandits in there holding a woman hostage with like a knife to her throat, like peeking out of the tent. You don't think he's noticed you. It looks like he's looking over at Ko right now. But that is it for you. So here, I'll put that on the map just to remind you. So that is... yeah, basically like right here. Alright, so that's it for you. The bandit. Oh, that guy's dead. Okay, the archer. He's not liking this. So, Damien, you went prone, right? Yeah, I'm pretty sure you went prone. He just saw David take out that guy. So he's gonna change his aim over to David. Multi-attack. Ooh, yeah, 22, I believe, hits you. Sorry, not David, Walnut.
Walnut.
Doing 9 piercing on the first attack. Second shot, he's gonna Archer's Eye. Looks like you're concentrating on something.
Yeah, we'll get to that.
Oh, 13?
Exactly 13.
Oh, alright. So
Yeah.
that would strike you as well. Doing, 12. And then he is going to go back behind the tent and go prone as well. Ending his turn.
So my thing with the concentration, my armor has been infused with Mind Shaper. I get 4 charges. After a long rest, I can expend 1 to auto make the roll. Whenever the wearer fails, like, oh, I guess I can roll.
Yeah, so you can still roll, but if you failed it, then you would,
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, concentration check. What is that? Oh, is that not a skill? Where is it?
It's just a
save.
con save.
Oh, just con. Oh, okay, gotcha. Okay, con save. So the first one was 12.
Yeah, so the DC would be 10, so you made it. So you hold the spell. From... oh yeah, it hit you twice.
Right.
Alright, yeah, so you held your spell. You're good.
Okay, cool.
From the north, a new guy comes rushing in. He kind of looks like Neil, except not nearly as attractive. He's like a...
Knock off Neo, get out of here.
basic... well, and he
is
also...
attractive, though. He is attractive. Just
oh, is
not
he?
as
Alright.
attractive.
Just not as attractive, yeah. He doesn't have much in the way of armor, but he has like a shield and like a big spear. A couple of spears on his back. And he is just going to do another 30 foot of dashing and go prone at the end of his turn. He like dives forward as he sees all these arrows coming out. He's like, whoop! Falling to the ground. Oliver.
Like the new guy's like a 8 when Neil's like a 9, I'm assuming. Just like,
Well, this guy has a big helmet on, so you can't even really see his face.
fuck it, might as well. I'm not going to do much else in my action. I'll do an Eldritch Blast at disadvantage at the guy who just
Guy who's kind of crawling. All right. So you fire at him. 15 is going to just miss. AC 16. Oh, no. Unfortunately, the being prone saves him from those shots. Because they just fly over him. Anything else?
No, not worth going prone.
Alright. The bandit... oh, he stabilizes. So he falls to the ground unconscious, but not dead. Dropping out of combat, at least for now. Walnut.
Okay. So this guy is in cover.
You don't see that guy. Only Oriel sees that guy.
Gotcha.
I just put him there to remind Oriel kind of his positioning.
Gotcha. But that's the guy that popped out, shot me, and then jumped back in.
No, that guy is over here.
All right.
He's up here. That's the archer who did that, the sniper.
Oh, my bad. Okay. All right. Gotcha.
Yeah.
All right.
So you see this guy back here, but he's prone, which means a disadvantage on ranged attacks.
Gotcha. Okay. I am going to move and heal. So, okay. Q. There. Then cast your wounds level 1. I heal for.
Alright, so you heal some of your injuries, regaining 9 health.
So I should have put a marker on for being under half, but
Yeah, that's fine. Well, now you're not anymore. So
yeah. Bonus action to dash my dash lucky.
all right. So Lucky goes. That's right. He can dash right up on him.
The plan.
All
I
right.
can't do anything, but I'm there.
So he rushes up to the archer, who's like, "Oh crap!" as he's trying to get away from him. Damien.
I'll use half my movement to stand up.
Yeah.
Then I will take 2 disadvantage shots at the archer.
All right.
I will not be taking the -5 penalty.
That's probably a good call. Oh, 18 will hit him. Oh. For 11, he is very wounded, but still alive.
I'll shoot him once more.
Oh, look at those rolls. All right, that would strike again.
Or number 11.
Oof.
Can I add a trip attack on top of that?
Yeah, sure. I think so. Go ahead and link trip.
How are you going to trip someone lying down?
I mean, it doesn't
Oh,
say.
true.
Well, what is
I
it?
want to add damage. He's
What-
near death, right?
What is? Go ahead and link trip. What does it say? It doesn't say that they have to be standing. So you could just do it to add some damage. So D10.
Yeah. So yeah, I'll do it. He's near death. I'm definitely gonna add that. SR1 D10. Wait, no, the D8's at this low.
Oh, unfortunate. All right, now he's still alive. Thought you were gonna get him with that. He's barely hanging on to life. All right. Anything else, Damien?
Since he's still alive, I'll move my lasher winning 5 feet and fall prone again.
All right, you get back down. Get down.
The archer strategy right there.
yeah.
Holding prone.
All right, Ko. Running through the center of the market. You see that other muscular dude coming from the north. I guess you're ignoring him for now.
Yeah, so I'm running this way to finish off Homeboy. I'm gonna pull out. Ko's gonna pull out the wand of magic missile.
Oh.
Oh!
And using it for the first time, he's just gonna put as much power as it'll let him and shoot 3 blasts at Homeboy on the ground over here. And I think I have a hotkey for that, right?
Ko with the big brain plays.
Yeah.
Ko-
This is
So
supposed to hit
I've been
anything,
thinking about this
right?
for like 3
Yeah,
rounds.
You see the symbols forming in the air. Ko is like smoke's coming out of his ears. If you want, you could just roll a d4. Oh yeah, there we go. All right, so yeah, he can't do anything to avoid those, Bop, 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 bop. And he is blasted to dying. Oh, so he is down.
Wait, doesn't it just give him 2 failed death saves?
So you only need to roll once because it just times it by 3. But yeah, so he would fail 2 death saves from that as well because you shoot him while he's down. All right, so is that it for you, Ko?
Yeah.
All right, Roderick. The big brain plays.
I will steady aim again and try to shoot at this guy.
Alright, the guy who's kind of crawling up.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that is gonna hit. Catching him off guard with an arrow for 4 as he's crawling towards you guys. Anything
And
else?
that'll be it.
Alright, new round, Oriel.
Oriel will move 30 feet closer to the bandit.
Alright, so if you move in the if you move towards the front of the tent, he'll probably see you, but you could probably like stay around the south and be unseen. Because yeah, he's still kind of watching Ko up here.
Yeah, I'd try to like stay out of his peripherals, but I'd like to approach him and then cast Thorn Whip on him to basically pull him away from the hostages.
Alright, so that would be advantage because he did not notice you.
I'll move closer first, right here, and then cast Thorn Whip to like, yeah, pull him away, just like to get the people to safety.
Okay. Oh yeah, 24 will strike. It's like, what the? As a whip comes flying through the tent flap there. Go ahead, give me a damage roll. That's 7.
7 piercing damage.
Ow. Alright, he is wounded as a bunch of the barbs pierce his skin. He is like, oh, gets pulled out this way. He growls at you and pulls, or goes for his scimitar, but it's not his turn yet. Anything else?
She would shout to the civilians, "You need to get out of here! Get to safety!"
So, thank you. And they would probably just, yeah, start running. Running kind of out the back of the tent and south. Anything else, Oriel?
No. Not for now.
Alright, the archer is on the ground, bleeding. He's still alive for the time being. The gladiator is going to stand using half of his movement. And he's going to move 20 to here, and then dash another 40 to here. Using the flaming tent as cover. Oliver.
Move over here. I can see him. And Eldritch Blast.
Alright. 24 will strike with the first. 16 will actually... Well, hang on. Yeah, I guess where you are he wouldn't have cover, so those would both hit. So he takes 7, and then is blasted again. Another 4, so he takes 11. Stumbling back a little, and then getting ready to charge you. Anything else?
Yeah, I am going to bonus action. Is it Hexblade's Curse? Yeah. I'm going to Hexblade Curse him.
Alright. So you hit him with a curse. Okay. Anything else?
Yeah, I'll move the rest of my movement. Like, I only moved 15, so might as well. We'll go there and pull my rapier out ready.
Alright.
That's me.
That is you. Walnut.
Okay.
Oh, sorry. I just realized, real quick, Ko. Are you at... Are you... No, I don't think you're exhausted. So when you got up to here, with your passive perception, you think you would hear someone weakly crying out for help from this building. You can barely hear it through the sound of the flames.
Okay.
But go ahead, Walnut.
Okay. Going to shoot that guy.
Alright. You take a shot at that guy. First shot, 21, 22 will strike him, so as he turns to pull out his scimitar, you just aim right at his back, doing 11. The bolt just like goes right through his neck. He goes down, getting a little bit of blood on Oriel. Second shot will shoot Oriel. No, I'm just kidding. So yeah, you don't have to roll both at once just in case something like that happens. You could just be like, okay, now I'm gonna fire my second shot at a different guy. But at this point, yes, you can shoot at one, then shoot at another. Okay. You can split your attacks.
Alright, then I move 30 north.
Okay. Anything for the Steel Defender?
He's going bonus action. I'm gonna make him dash.
He's just running all over the place. Alright, where's he going? God's like, what the? Is he just running around He's just running around jump scaring everyone. Like, oh my god! What is that thing? Alright, so that's it for him. Damien.
Okay, I'm going to stand up. And with my last 5 feet of movement, move forward 5 feet.
And calling in an arrow orbital strike.
Yeah, orbital strike right here at the Clady 8 horror.
Alright.
Attack number 1.
Yes, 20 would strike him. Doing, 22. Alright, he's not happy about that.
Attack number dose.
16 would barely hit him.
Yeah.
For another 20. Oh, and he is wounded.
I'm quickly running out of arrows here. I have my chance.
Alright, Ko.
I'm guessing Damien said that out loud.
Yes.
Probably, yeah.
Still out of range. I think I have one more javelin.
Wand him.
Yeah, so I do
Got the wand.
Yeah, I already have.
I can
I have
continue.
The wand out, so.
Continue to wand him.
Keep the heat
Fuck it.
that way.
Another one blast.
Alright, so you take a blast.
That 3 times.
Alright, pew pew. So you take 6 points of damage as you send another 3 magic missiles. Go ahead and spend a charge. And yeah, he is wounded and very angry. Is that it for you?
Well, was that 3 blasts? Or do I have to roll it 3 times?
No, you just roll it once. It just times it by 3.
Okay.
Pew pew pew. Alright, so that's it for Ko.
Yep.
Magic Missile Barbarian. The only thing is technically that does not count as attacking, so your rage would have ended by now.
That's
Yeah, casting spells is
I was
not
wondering
attacking.
about that, but... Okay.
Alright, so Roderick, what are you doing?
Can I go through this tent?
Yeah, sure. Also, you can just push the flap open and run through.
Alright, I want to go to there then. 30. And take a shot at that guy.
Alright, AC 18 with cover. Or sorry, 19. He's on the other side of the tent.
Would he have less cover if I moved over here?
If you have enough movement, yes, that would give him light cover instead of medium. +2.
I'll bonus action dash, then move over there and then shoot him.
Okay, so AC 18. Oh, nice shot. 27 will hit. Doing another 8. This guy is just taking it. He has a lot of hit points, apparently. Anything else?
Nope.
All right, Oriel. And actually, at this point, with your passive perception, you would now hear what Ko ignored. Someone in the tent up north, or in the.
Then she would
Yeah.
make her way up there.
All right. So moving quietly with your pass without trace.
Yes. Exactly, and I'll use my action to move 60 feet. So, yeah, just. Why is it?
All right. So you're not stealthing this time. You're just rushing up.
I mean, I guess I'm stealthing. Yeah, I'm stealthing.
I mean, you don't have to. If you think time is
just
of the
rush.
essence, yeah.
Yeah.
Because
I'll rush,
pass without trace makes you less noticeable on the battlefield, but like if no one has anyone else to shoot, they might go for you because they still kind of see you.
Yeah.
Okay, so you rush up, and I think now that you're this close, you would see like the top of this little house is on fire, a bunch of stuff inside is on fire, and you see a door in there kind of open and like a set of legs on the ground, like someone in the other room. So someone's laying down on the floor that you can barely see. They look like they're in pretty bad shape, or at least they're not moving. You just hear them like whimpering.
Okay.
Alright, so that's it for you.
Yes.
Alright. The archer is dying still. Oh my god, natural 20!
Oh,
He
no.
pops up. He's bleeding. Angrily looking towards Blackwater. Actually... Yeah, he's like, fuck this. He's gonna retreat. So he goes 30, and then goes another 30. Or wait, 15 because he had to get up this turn. So it looks like he's just in full retreat. The gladiator. He can't get to Blackwater, who he really wants to stab. He's going to give your satyr an oppie if he wants to spend his reaction.
Yes, he does.
Alright, so go ahead and blast at him. Oh, nice. Yeah, 26 will strike. Doing 5. Which will put him to very wounded. But he's going to keep going. Yeah, he's going to rush at Oliver.
Bring it.
So he comes running up. His wounds are definitely adding up, but he's still mobile. And he is going to multi-attack. So he's going to do a shield bash on you for his first. Oh, crit.
Silvery barbs.
God.
Oh god, you yell a quick spell as you see the shield incoming. Go ahead and spend your reaction.
Fuck no. Yeah. Okay.
So spend your reaction, and who is gaining advantage from this?
Do I have to see them for them to get advantage? I don't remember.
Yeah, you can choose a different creature you can see within range.
Alright, cool. Roderick.
Alright, Roderick is strangely inspired by this. So instead, 14, I believe, misses you. Second attack, he's going to try another shield bash, frustrated with his miss. Uh-oh.
Bruh.
Bruh. Looks like it was meant to be. Any other silvery barbs?
I only have one reaction.
I meant from, like, if anyone else has them. Alright, so luckily it doesn't hit you too hard. 17 and a strength save, please.
Okay. Minus 17 HP. Okay, I am very bad. Not my best.
Oh, so you are knocked prone. He's going to take his third attack as a spear stab with advantage. 16. Oh, luckily that would miss as you roll to the side. All right, Oliver, you are prone and looking hurt. What are you going to do?
I'm getting the fuck up.
Yeah.
I'm getting up. Okay. How badly do I want to do this? He's not looking too great. Let's not do that. Alright. We are going to... Yeah, I'm just going to attack with my rapier.
All right, so you come at him with a rapier stab.
Longsword. No,
Or sorry,
longsword, not rapier. Sorry.
longsword. Ooh, no, 14 will miss. He blocks it with his shield. AC 16.
That's all I can do.
All right, so that's it for Oliver. Walnut.
Let's. Alright, I will move up and then shoot the gladiator.
All right, so you're rushing up, aiming. He does have cover from Oliver, so AC 18.
Okay.
Oh, no, first shot fires past. Second one will strike him, though. Pew. For 8. He now has another crossbow bolt sticking out of him, but he's still up.
Alright,
Badly wounded.
Bonus action to tell my Steel Defender to move and attack.
Alright, so Steel Defender comes rushing up behind for the flank. And does another Force-empowered rend. 16 would just hit with the flank. Blasting him. Catching him off guard for another 8. He's still up. Anything else?
That is it.
Alright, Damien. Can you finish this this guy off? Or are you going to go for the archer?
You should have stayed down as I take 2 shots at the archer.
Oh man, look at the spite attack. The guy, you guys got the other guy. Yeah, 24 will strike. Basically killing the guy at this point. Ugh.
But then I'll shoot at the gladiator with my second shot. I'll
Okay.
take the -5 penalty for this.
Oh, look at these rolls. Yeah, that's gonna hit him and crit.
Sniper.
26. He goes down. Oh, he is dying. I think that's all the enemies. We do still have a woman in danger, though. So.
Yeah, so if the battle's over, Ko would go back to hell.
All right. Well,
Killing the gladiator.
the timing here might be weird, so we're gonna keep it in rounds for now. So Ko, you come rushing over. You said you're gonna run over towards the. So go ahead. You can dash to get there, and you as well would see this woman kind of in the fiery tent who is kind of passed out almost.
They kind of gently like lift her and pull her out.
How much movement did you spend to get here?
What was I here?
You were here. So you might not be able to, like, you start getting in there to grab her, but you have to wait till next turn.
Dash to her,
Okay, Roderick.
Double tap the gladiator.
Just stab him.
I'm just going to action and bonus action dash get to this tent. I think you said there was sound coming from there.
Yeah. So as you get close, a guy is going to leap out at you and do an attack. You did not see him, so he would have advantage. Where was he? So yeah, he kind of was like, oh! jumping out and attacking. So Scimitar 21.
That'll hit.
Alright, so you are cut for 3 slashing, and it's still your turn, because, yeah, he basically did a reaction.
For 3. That'll be it, because I just triple moved, basically.
Okay. So he spent his reaction. Actually, it would be his turn next. Funnily enough, he's going to attack you again. Bastard. 19?
That'll hit.
Alright, so he cuts you a second time for 7 slashing, ending his turn. Oriel.
Oriel would run up to the tent and see if anyone needs help.
So,
Right.
the woman who now you can see is a woman in there looks like she's in really bad shape and dying. Healing could save her, or possibly a medicine check, but time is very limited. She's had really bad smoke inhalation, and she looks like she's suffering from a bunch of other wounds as well.
Then I would
You see her face is partially burned from the flames too.
I would try to stabilize her.
Alright, so medicine check.
Yes.
And give her maybe some CPR to get some air in her.
Difficult with a mask on, but okay.
Would you, that's true. Would you take off your mask partially, or are you going to try something more difficult to keep the mask on?
There's 2 types of CPR. The chest compressions.
That's true. Alright, sure. We
Oriel
get...
would try the chest compressions.
Alright, yeah. Go ahead, go, yeah, so 16 is enough. Pulling her out. She is breathing and dying, but you did stabilize her with that. So she is stable. So I guess no longer dying, but stable. Alright, so unfortunately now we had another guy jump out and surprise. So is that it for you, Oriel?
Yes.
Okay, so the
Because
gladiator...
I have an action, right?
Yeah, so doing that for her would have been your action. You still have your bonus action, but yeah. So, the gladiator is still bleeding out. Oliver.
I'm double tapping the gladiator.
Alright. Oh, alright. So he goes down. Dies.
Ooh, I get healing.
Walnut.
I get 6.
Let's move up and then shoot that guy.
Alright, so as you see him attacking your buddy, you come in with the Daka Daka from the crossbow.
Daka, daka, daka.
Alright, yeah, 18 will strike with the first. Oof, yeah, he just pinned him to the wall. And that...
Is anyone else to shoot?
Only your allies. There's a lady over here who just got stabilized, but I don't know if you want to shoot her.
Yeah, this guy's still alive. He's stable.
Okay.
There's a guy on the ground over there who, yeah. You could go and, like, double tap him, I guess, if you really want.
Well, we need somebody to question.
Yeah, and I was gonna ask at this point, are you, you're gonna leave that guy alive? Because I think everyone else is dead.
Yeah, I'm not double tapping.
Alright, so the battle would end. The market is still in bad shape and on fire, but at least you've driven out the attackers. There are still people kind of to the north, east or west.
Can Ko just go through the tents and check if anybody else is?
Yeah, sure, you can go check. It looks like most of so the guy you saved over here, was that Rogrick. He is gonna thank you and just like hand you a little sack of money. He says, "Thank you so much," and just gives you some coin. I'll say 15 gold if you're taking it.
Yeah, no, Robert won't take it. He can keep it, and I'll tell him to get out of here.
He says, where's it safe? Where can I go?"
We came
Dark
From
water.
the barracks, the barracks are being taken back, but if you run kind of southwest, seems to be the safest. The dark water was safe as well.
All right, I'll head to the dark water. That's closer. Thank you. And he rushes off.
Being able to rescue the hostages.
So, Ko, you're kind of looking through the tents, you said. You find a couple of dead people, like some of the probably citizens slash merchants. But while he's doing that, Damien, you're going to head to the northeast to where those hostages were.
Yes.
All right, so go ahead and...
Slowly but surely.
So yeah, you get up there, and you would find a couple of people tied up. One of them being an old man who is badly beaten, but he's still conscious.
I'm sorry you had to witness that. And as I grab, like, I don't know, a scimitar and just cut them loose.
Alright, so the villagers, or these look like laborers would thank you and say, where is safe? Where can we go?
Our camp is at the Darkwater Inn, and the barracks are under control as well.
Thank you so much, Misfits. As usual, this town's in your debt, and they will run off. The old man kind of stands up. He says, yes, I owe you a debt as well, my friend. I'll head over to the Darkwater Inn, but I just wanted to say hello. I've heard of your group, but I don't know if we formally met. My name is Doru Swiftmend. I'm sort of a...
Damien will.
Go ahead.
Damien will just introduce himself like he normally would.
You would notice he has some sort of strange amulet around his neck. Do you have knowledge Arcana or History?
History.
So History might tell you something here.
I think Roderick might have Arcana.
Yeah, I have both, and I would have walked up with Damien.
Oh, okay. So, you see, or you recognize the symbol as marking him as a Phoenix Guild wizard. And specifically, Roderick, with Arcana, you think he is either a teacher or a former teacher in the Wizard College.
Oh, a member of the Phoenix Guild. I didn't know they came out all the way.
He kind of smiles and looks down at his amulet. He says, most wouldn't recognize it, but you are correct. Retired, actually, a potions master. In fact, I wanted to give you this, and he grabs what looks like something from a hidden compartment in his stall over here, and hands you 3 potions. He says, these will heal you in dire straits. Use them wisely. I'm going to head over to the Darkwater Inn myself. It looks like it's safe for now. Thank you again.
Much appreciated. We'll check in once everything calms down.
So the group gains 3 greater healing potions.
I am putting one on my character sheet.
So what about Oriel? What's Oriel doing in all this?
I mean, she would still tend like to the dying woman until she's out of danger.
So the woman's stable. You think she'll be okay. She'll probably, if she's going to walk, she'll need magical healing, or she'd need someone to carry her to the dark water. But she's stable for now. Like, she's not going to die.
Okay.
If there's no one else, oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I didn't say anything. You could.
Alright, so did she
She's
want
being
to...
carried, Ko can do it.
Okay, so Ko, are you going to volunteer to quickly carry her over there?
Yeah.
Alright, so Ko takes the
I
woman.
guess the greater healing potions, the 2 that weren't taken, I'll just put in the bag of holding.
Yeah, I'll say for now they're just in the party treasury until they're taken. Unless the 2 of you up here are going to take those for the time being.
I took one.
I'm going to do it. No, I don't need one right now.
Alright.
Can I take the arrows from this archer?
Yeah, so you would find he has a bow and 20 arrows.
I'll take his bow too as a trophy.
Longbow. All right. What about Damien? What are you up to?
Oh, that's
Or sorry, not Damien. Walnut.
Exhausted. Fire, but I want to go to sleep.
Like, I need to go to sleep, guys.
same.
So, are you just retreating to the dark water, or are you just kind of telling everyone that you really want to go to sleep?
I'm telling everybody that that I want to go to sleep.
All right. And Oliver.
I'm going through every single tent I can, faking looking for people, but really seeing what's valuable and worth taking.
Alright, so these are a bunch of shop stalls. There's probably a good amount. Looks like many of them have been looted, but give me a perception check. Okay. So you find well, I'll get back to you because this is going to take a while. So yeah, what's the group's plan now? Are you planning to fall back, like try to get to Blackwater, fight someplace else? Here, I'll go back to the overhead view. You can see fires in several different areas of the town. You'd guess just like disruptions are being caused. You would now see one over in the northwestern part of town. Up there. But yeah, there's still some fires and fighting coming from the Blackwater estate. The Maplewood. Looks like the Darkwater is still secure, probably because that's where your base is and you have your people there. What do you want to do? I'll say Ko is currently escorting the lady back to the Darkwater, but what about the rest of you? Besides what I know that you're doing already.
You try to push on the Blackwater, but risky.
How's everyone
We're
doing
fucked,
on their
I mean.
resources? Yeah.
I'm
I've
all
got
out.
1 second level spell and that's it.
I'm all out. I won't be of help in any shape or form. So, if you guys want to continue, be my guest. But I'm going back because I am no help here.
Melody would say it might be a good idea to cut our losses. As much as I want to help people, the blood hand shows a very good time to strike. I don't think it would be smart for us to keep pushing if you're all going to just get yourselves killed.
Yeah, and with this gash on my
True.
leg, I can't move as well.
All right.
Alright.
So
Rest.
This.
Yeah.
I guess. I don't know. Yeah, Robert probably wouldn't agree, and he'll probably, seeing as everyone goes back, he'll say it's. I guess I'm gonna go see what's going on at the Blackwater, see if I can get more information. Because, I mean, if this gets too bad, the whole
Yeah.
town will be on fire, and you won't be able to sleep anyway.
You know, Damon will go with you, but he'll try to stay out of combat. If possible.
Well, the Darkwater Inn is pretty fortified with your NPCs and with all the people you've sent there. The guards have kind of used your forces and helped fortify it as well. They would say the people you talk to would say falling back to the town hall might be a better idea if we're fortifying, but like they're happy to help you defend the Darkwater Inn as well if you feel more comfortable staying here.
I think Roderick and I are heading out. I mean, I'm
Well,
close.
I'd probably just tell you to go back as well, because I mean, you wouldn't be able to keep up with me anyway.
True. Alright. Godspeed.
Yes,
I don't know
be careful, Roderick, Melody would say.
Wait, Roderick, before you go, Oliver will walk over and just be like, kind of awkwardly, just like give you like a hug and tap back, and I'm giving you bardic inspiration.
We got 10 minutes. All right.
Don't die.
So just real quick, Oliver, in one of the tents while you were searching, you would have found some lockboxes. There are some guards and other people in the area, so you might need to either use stealth or sleight of hand to get these unnoticed. Or you'd have to wait and hope like everyone just leaves. Or you could just take them and like not care what people think.
I mean, Oliver would hardly take him. Yeah, no, this is what we're gonna do. Oliver's gonna take them. Oliver will just take them and not bother.
Just take and be like, I do what I want, and just like sneer at everyone. Alright, so yeah, a couple people are like, oh, what's he doing? But yeah, you get 3 lock boxes.
If I catch anyone looking, I'll be like, it's alright, the owners asked me to collect them just to put them safe holdings at the Dark Water Inn, you know, just so they're safe with us.
Give me a deception check. Playing to your strengths, I like it. They just kind of like nod and like, oh, that makes sense. Oh, okay, good job. All right.
As soon as we're at the talk about it, like, hey,
So
Oliver got your thing for you. You can ask him for them.
yeah. All right. So the group as a whole, I'm not missing anyone, right? You all got to do what you want to do. Yeah. So the group as a whole goes back to the Darkwater Inn, but Roderick, where are you heading?
I'm just gonna kind of like stealth my way in the overland because I want to go this way and see if I can get a better idea what's going on at Blackwater.
All right. Give me a stealth. Yeah, give me a stealth check. Unless there's something else you want to use.
No, just be stealth. Then I'll use his Bardic because it'll probably be more than 10 minutes to get there.
Yeah, it's now do you have advantage on this roll?
I do because I have the Ellen boot.
Alright, those are versus sound, right?
Yes.
Alright, so you are quietly moving through the fields.
What's your Bardic, Oliver?
It's a D6.
So plus.
Like that.
Okay, then yeah, I guess he would then just I have the stealth over this way, kind of check out what's going on here, see if it's died down or if it's still active over here. Seeing that they got that secured.
Alright, give me another stealth check. It's about 1 a.m. right now.
Say a little prayer.
Alright. So you do still see looters in this area. Some of them have set some things on fire. Looks like they've captured a guard who's pretty badly beaten up, and they're just kind of dragging him around with them, like laughing.
Are they just like normal looters or like full blood hand?
You think they're normal looters. They do have like clubs and stuff, but they don't look like they're skilled soldiers or mercenaries or anything.
I guess from stealth, I'd probably try to shoot one of them that's like dragging the guard to get them off him.
Okay,
There's
give me
like...
either give me an attack or give me like a I guess well, yeah, give me an attack. I'll give you advantage. Alright, so I assume you're just shooting to kill him.
Yeah, it would be like with sneak attack and everything.
Alright, give me a damage roll. 7. So the guy falls over dying, and a bunch of other guys are like, what the hell? They are going to try to rush at you.
After the attack, can I bonus action hide?
Yeah. So go ahead and
Try to
give
hide
me
after I shoot.
a stealth. Get him! Yeah, so you disappear again. As they're rushing, you get another attack, so go ahead and pop out and shoot again with advantage. Oh, 17. Yeah, that's going to hit the guy. Oh, yeah, that guy just takes one in the head. Ugh, goes down. At this point, the looters are like...
stealth again if they're trying to still find me, yeah.
So... Could you... Yeah, I guess you could. At this point, though, they are like, oh shit, let's get out of here. And they just, like, basically scatter. I don't know if you want to keep shooting at them as they flee, but...
No, once they flee, I would stop shooting at them, but if there's any still trying to loot, I might try to like scare off a few more, but
Alright, so the fires are still burning, but at least you disperse those who are starting them, and save this guard who would like nod to you and say, "Thank you, friend." And I guess he's gonna retreat to the dark water end.
yeah, I guess at that point I'd probably go back to the dark water as well.
Okay, doing what you can. So the guard you saved and several of the people you saved want to join your group as like laborers and guards. I don't know if you want to take them on, but they offer.
Like the group.
Yeah,
At the dark water.
to join your camp because you have
Yeah,
laborers
so-
and guards.
Yeah, why not?
All right. So I'll say you get the one guard and you get 4 more laborers. Okay, so the night passes. You don't have to worry about their payment yet. Go ahead and long rest. Quartermaster, make sure you minus the money to pay your people, your camp.
Yeah, I'm looking at it now.
And you guys would level up. This would be a milestone. So level 6. Wait, you are level 5, right?
Yep.
Okay, good. I was like, I didn't, because I do that sometimes. I forget to record the level up. So yeah, you are level 6. If you wanna.
Are the books on this game before I click the button?
They might not be. So let me check on that.
Do the long
How
rest
much is the-
only? I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, go ahead. All right.
Does long resting only remove 1 level of exhaustion?
Yes. Each long rest removes a level. I don't think the books are shared. So yeah, let me make sure those are shared. Actually, they might be because David just made his character.
I made it in the other game, right? The creation thing.
Oh yeah, true. What's today? Saturday? No, it's not. So let me. All right, screw you. No one's business. You lose your privs.
Yeah,
Well, that's
like,
nice that you can just bounce your privileges around.
Yeah, unfortunately, I can only do it for 5 games at a time. So I have to, if I want to give it to one of them, I have to pull it from another.
A little
Well,
annoying, but we only need it for a little bit, I guess.
yeah, I mean that's the whole reason why I made a character creation server.
Yeah.
Just so I have one that always has them. But yeah, it should be shared, so you can go ahead and level up.
I'll mount the longbow and quivers that I took from the archer in my room.
Just put them on the wall.
Yeah.
All right, fair enough. So yeah, we can also. Why don't we do a 10-minute break while people are leveling? People can do a restroom and anything they need, and we'll come back at like 12. Well, 10 minutes. So like, yeah, whatever it is for you guys. So why does my OBS keep turning off? Hope it didn't screw up the stream. Looks like it's working again. All right, I'll be right back.
When do my priority die go up to a D10?
I think it's on the.
Uh,
Wait, what is that? It's
it's level
Battle Master, right?
10. It's at level 10. Damn. I took the lucky feat.
decided to take observant as a feat.
That's pretty good. +5 to your perception and investigation, right?
Passive perception investigation, yeah.
Yeah, still really good though.
Alright, I'm back. How's everyone?
I'm done.
I'm also done.
Oh. Quentin, let me give you your lockbox stuff.
Like what? You're not giving them back to the poor people that you stole? Are they not here in the dark one?
Wait, isn't Oliver like rich? Because he's like a famous bard?
I'm not famous.
Well, you're
so
somewhat
modest.
famous.
So modest.
You're somewhat famous in this part of the world.
Yeah, so these people know me, but I'm not like famous like rolling in money.
You're famous because you're Oriel's friend.
Famous because you're
Aww.
stealing everyone's money, apparently.
I'm not stealing, I'm holding on to it.
Uh-huh.
Okay, I'll go find the owners then. No, just kidding.
You can, but what when I convince them to give it us?
I wasn't actually gonna do that.
What would it cost to just buy a basic ring?
So that's
It's
what...
not magical. I want to infuse a ring with magic.
Okay.
So I don't have a ring. So I want to go buy a ring.
do you want like a fancy ring or just like a gold band or like a copper band?
Copper band.
Alright, I'm gonna be like a, silver piece.
Okay. And what is it? One gold, or how many silver pieces to a gold?
10.
10. So I turn that into 5. And how much was the silver piece? Sorry. Did you say for the ring?
1 silver for a copper band.
Okay. So I want to infuse the ring with spell refueling ring, or well, it becomes a spell refueling.
Okay.
I will have a chest in my inventory. I'm going to leave that in my room.
Right, make sure. Yeah, because I can have 3 infusions now at 6. Yes. And then I go find Oriel.
Alright, is this during the evening or the next morning?
Next morning.
Alright, so the night passed, go ahead and pay your upkeep costs and pay your camp people. Each of you should pay your own upkeep cost. If you don't want to live, like, weirdly, like, if you don't want to live comfortably or anything, it's just a gold piece a day for your upkeep for, like, food and stuff. And the quartermaster will pay your camp.
I did the upkeep last session.
Oh, okay. You're good then. So, is everyone good on their level up?
Yeah.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah.
Alright. So, it is the 23rd at 8 a.m. Luckily, nothing happened during the night. You had your people and a bunch of guards keeping an eye out. It seemed after the initial attacks, things died down. Most of the rioter / looter people kind of vanished, and the town guard have been scrambling to get all the fires out, which they mostly have under control now. There's been some, like, losses of buildings and such, but for the most part, everything is okay now. What does the group want to do? You haven't heard from the governor or anyone else at this point. You've just kind of been isolated at the Darkwater Inn all night.
Can we find
Should
Chaur?
be
Shock's here. He's with you.
Okay.
should be
All
fine.
your people are in your camp right now, which I think is it just Shock and Melody? What about Iara?
She's doing a mission for us.
She's
Oh,
infiltrating.
that's right,
We
she's
met her.
infiltrating.
Yeah, we met her last night, but haven't heard since then.
She
I'll
disappeared
ask
again.
Doro if he wants to join us.
So Doru is at the Darkwater Inn. He says, what are you asking him exactly? Like to join your camp?
Yeah, if he wants to, if he'd be willing to join a camp.
Give me a persuasion. He says, "Oh, what would I be doing in this camp?
Let's see.
I run my stall usually. Herbalism and potion craft is my trade. I do owe you my life, but what would you need me for?"
This is going to be a disadvantage. Oh, just for like general research, maybe help with potion makings. A 13.
He thinks for a moment. He says, "Well, my daughter lives in this town. This is why I retired here. From what I found, she is one of the people at the Darkwater. For now, I think I will stay in town, but perhaps when things calm down here and I know she is safe, I can journey out with you." That said, I'm more than happy to help you craft any type of potions you need. If you have the materials, I can work on those.
Can you?
But yes, for now, and until things are safer, I must decline, as my daughter's safety takes preference. I'm sure you understand.
Of course, of course. In that sense, since you're retired from the Phoenix Guild, do you know how to craft magical items?
Because no, I'm not really a soul crafter. My specialty was more in potions and elixirs.
Okay.
That said, I do have some contacts who are probably
The
still
offer's
at.
there for whenever you'd like to.
All right, yeah, of course. Just ask me again once things calm down a bit.
Of course. And what was that about contacts?
Oh, just in the capital, I have some contacts within the Artisans Guild, mostly artificers, but they specialize in magical item craft.
Okay.
If you ever decide to go there, maybe I could give you some names.
Alright. Appreciate it.
All right. So is anyone? You said David, or sorry, Walnut. You said you were going to speak with Oriel.
Yeah.
All right. What are you doing?
Hey, Oriel. I
morning,
made
Mr.
something for you.
Oh, uh, thank you. That wouldn't have been necessary. What is it?
Nothing too fancy, but I made you this ring.
Oh, I sorry, I cannot accept. I don't know you for so that long.
Oh, it's nothing special. It's just a copper ring, and it's not like that.
Was that a proposal joke?
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah. She did. I did. I was like, oh yeah, no.
I thought that's what she just said. I just want to make sure.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that is what she alluded to. I didn't even think of it
A
like that.
copper ring. Jeez, what a cheapo.
Yeah, I know, right?
You marry me like, oh, there's no diamond even. Oh,
Yeah.
all right. Sorry,
Uh,
go
I-
ahead.
Yeah, I made it last night.
Oh, okay.
If you attune to this ring once per day, you can recall a spell of a lower level.
Thank you so much. That's so useful. Thank you, Mr. Walnut. And she bows a little bit and thanks him profusely.
You're welcome. So it's called a spell of refueling. While wearing the ring, you have to attune to it. The creature can recover one expended spell slot as an action. The recovered slot can be 3rd level or lower. Once used, the ring can't be used again until the
Awesome.
next dawn.
Thank you.
Which actually it says until
Nice.
next dawn. So it actually doesn't take a long rest.
Yeah,
Right,
it's just once a day. It doesn't. You don't
Yeah,
even have
once
to
a day.
rest.
Yeah. Well, it's just it's just interesting because if you don't sleep, you can still recover one spell slot, 3rd or lower.
Yeah. All right. So, and you do have to attune to that. But
Yeah.
all right. What about Oliver, Co? Any of the rest of you doing anything? Roderick. And this
We're
next
spending
morning.
a day.
Oh, I don't know. Like, I don't think the group's going to spend a day doing downtime today. But I mean, I guess you could. But there's a lot of. I assume the group has a lot of things they want to find out, like if everyone's okay and what's the next step.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
We should divide and conquer.
But
Each of us
I
go-
just asked like if there was any RP. Basically, I meant like what they were doing, like Walnut and Oriel, and yeah. If any of you want to do anything, but if you want to do something as a group, just let me know. I assume you're going to.
Well, I think, yeah, maybe a few of us could go check on the mayor, and maybe a few of us can go speak to Blackwater, because it might be best if we see if we can muster his mercenaries and launch a counterattack on them before they have time to recover.
I could go talk to cousin Galen.
I'm so confused. Where is his, like... Where are his soldiers if he's like the leader, noble, whatever of this city? What is he doing?
I checked it out last night. His mercenary, there was a good number of bloodhand at the Blackwater that were taken down, and a couple of his mercenaries fell as well, but they were mostly fortifying his estate.
Well,
He's also
yes.
not the leader of this town.
Doc sighs. He's just typical noble, protecting
Yeah,
his own assets.
what I wouldn't have said assets, but yes.
Sorry. No offense to you, Damien. I know you're one of the good ones.
That- That's some classism right there, Sean.
He's like, well, I'm just call it how I see it.
Exceptions
Fair.
confirm the rule, is what I say. There are anomalies in nature, but the rest is pretty standard. So nobles are trash. So I guess you're the anomaly, like a mutation. And or it keeps going along her way.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's a good thing. Don't worry, buddy. And he slaps you on the shoulder.
I'm still sore from yesterday.
Oh, sorry about that. Yeah, Black or Damien still looks a bit injured with the 1 level of exhaustion. So yeah, well, where are you guys headed out? Are you gonna go together, or he says, I'm assuming we're staying here and holding down the fort just in case they pop up again.
I'll say, yeah, that should be fine. I'll say maybe if Ko, Walnut, and Oriel, maybe if you want to go check on the mayor, make sure everything is good there. Me, Oliver, and Damien can go try to speak to his cousin, see what we can do to get reinforcements to go hunt them down.
Yeah.
All right. So the group is splitting up. Hopefully, not encountering any more attacks.
OOC. Did we want to do that detect magic thing on Galen?
Yeah, like, how long does detect magic last? Hold on.
10 minutes.
10 minutes?
It's not 2E where that's like an hour.
All right. So where's everyone going? Walnut's going to which one?
Where's Ariel go?
I was thinking Ko, Oriel, and Walnut would go talk to the mayor.
Co, Oriel, and Walnut. All right.
And then me, Oliver, and Damien would go speak to Blackwater.
Co, Oriel, and
Unless anyone
Oh,
disagrees with that for any
Walnut.
reason.
The other three are going to the other one. Okay. Were you saying something before maybe before you set out?
Yeah, I would say like once we get close to Blackwater Estate, I'd want to do a detect magic ritual if I can,
Okay.
just to have it up for when we meet with him initially.
All right. So I will do the town hall first. So the three of you go down the street. It's pretty close. There are a couple of guards out, moving around quickly, but otherwise it's almost like a ghost town now. Everyone's either locked inside or probably taken refuge in one of the few places being defended, the Darkwater Inn or the town hall. As you approach, you see a bunch of guys on the ceiling, or not on the ceiling, on the roof of the barracks with crossbows. They're just hanging on the ceiling, but they're keeping a watch. They kind of motion you in as you come over, and they quickly the people on the ground quickly let you in the building. Inside, you are immediately met by what's his name? Captain Grobe. Says, Misfits, thank the gods you're all right. It's been chaos. We've been doing what we can to try to keep the order, but as you have seen, we've failed pretty spectacularly. I'm just glad to see that you are safe. I heard you might be held up at the Darkwater Inn defending there.
Is the mayor okay?
Yeah, Mayor Asher has been here all night. We've been defending her. And
What's the
actually,
damage look like?
at that point, she will emerge with her signature pitchfork. And she would also be happy to see you. She says, it's terrible. Those God's damn bloodhand have completely caught us off guard and overwhelmed most of our forces. I don't know where all these rioters and looters came from. What would they even care about causing so much destruction to some border town? I don't understand any of this. But, yeah, from what I hear, Blackwater is still secure. It's just the people who've suffered the most. She says, and we,
Saved as many as we could.
yeah, I heard a little bit from what happened at the market. Thank you for your efforts. The Bloodhand bases, the ones that you told us about, seem to all have been abandoned. We're not sure where the Bloodhand went. As far as we can tell, they're just gone. It doesn't make any sense. I mean, there were so many of them, and now they're just nowhere to be found.
Well, they've been using these underground tunnels beneath Chaur.
Now,
Dwarven ruins.
remind me, did you tell her about these tunnels yet?
I don't think so, no.
So she would kind of look curious and say there are tunnels below Chaur. Well, how long have these been there?
Poe kind of shrugs. They look ancient.
Huh. Well, are they if they're in the tunnels, then yes, they have to be dangerous. How large are these tunnels? How extensive? Is this something we could attack, or?
We managed to clear some of them out, but I don't know how far the tunnels go.
Especially since I think they know their way inside the tunnel system quite a bit better than we do. So they might have an advantage if we should take the fight to them into the tunnels, unless we ambush them, which is highly unlikely since they're on high alert now. Which is what I imagine, at least.
Hmm.
I would mention the statue to the east of the market and explain that there is a hidden entrance to the tunnels from there.
Really? How is it no one's ever discovered this? Grobe would say, well, sounds like some kind of old dwarven runes, probably Therian. That's what was in this area back in the last cycle. I bet you this town was unknowingly built on a pretty big underground labyrinth.
That's what it seems like.
Disregard what I did.
You just cast web right on everyone. What the?
Premature.
Yeah, Mayor Asher would think for a moment, say, "Grobe, what are our options here?" And he would say, "Well, as they stated, these Bloodhand probably know the tunnels well at this point. Going down there would be costly. I don't think it's a good idea. If we're gonna do that, we might want to try to get Blackwater's help." She says, "Well,
Don't you
go ahead."
pardon me, but I don't want to interrupt. But if you want to chase a fox, you also, or a rabbit, you also smoke out the barrow.
Ko looks kind of impressed at that.
Grobe,
What little Nori talking about.
Captain, or go ahead.
Nothing. Go ahead.
Well, Captain Grove would say, how would we, do you have an idea of how we would smoke out such a large structure, Oriel?"
If I remember correctly, we have quite a few magically adapt people, and if we search for the right plants, they might smoke quite a bit if we burn them, as well as wood that isn't fully dried yet. That should smoke that should produce quite a lot of smoke.
He
And
looks.
if we, I think, if I remember correctly, I can also, I don't know if this Oriole has it, but if we can find somebody who has a gust of wind as a spell, we could just push the smoke into the into the labyrinth, and eventually, like a natural vacuum would occur, and then it would basically suck up the smoke from, like, by itself, because of the hot air just rushing into the tunnels and the cold air rushing in, because yeah.
So,
That's how
she looks to Grobe, who kind of scratches his chin a moment. He says, sounds like a good idea. I didn't realize you guys had such powerful magic, so you could do something like that. Yeah, I mean, just I'm happy to help however I can. I don't want to bring too many soldiers down there. I think if we are going to smoke them out and try to hit them in that area, Blackwater should be the one to help us with this. Kala would say, I hate to bother him more. He's done so much for the town already. But, well, do you think
wouldn't mind the help.
you don't think so? Perhaps you
He'll
could
help.
speak to him on our account.
We have some of our party over there now.
Oh, good. I was hoping someone would go over and make sure they were all right. All right. Well, just keep me informed and let me know what you think a good next step will be. I'm going to do my best to fortify the town and keep our people safe. Maybe I'll even be able to get some help from Highguard, as this might be something they have a vested interest in, since they also are not fans of the Bloodhand. Although,
Keep an eye on that statue and make sure you keep an eye on any other possible entrances that could lead underground.
she nods. She says, I don't really know much about where those entrances would be, but I can certainly keep an eye on the statue. Let me know if you find any others. As I said, I'll send word to my contacts in Highguard, but it'll be several days before anyone replies, or if they send us aid. So just do what you can to help. I, of course, appreciate all of your hard work.
Will do.
Alright, just FYI, feel free to interrupt me whenever I'm role-playing with myself. I'd much rather you guys be talking, RPing, than me playing my character, so yeah, don't worry about like cutting me off or something if you have something you want to say. But
Code.
yeah, go ahead. What are you saying?
Just kind of bid them farewell and get back to maybe joining or whatever Walnut and Oriel want to do.
Yeah, do either you or Walnut, do you have anything to say in all this?
No, not yet.
Yeah. Alright. Walnut, you remember, like, your reason for being in town, right?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes,
just
yes,
want to
yes.
make sure.
Yeah. That I want to go down and do some research.
Yeah.
But
Alright. Well, as for the other half of the group, you would approach the Blackwater estate, where the guards at the front would quickly have you come inside and basically,
I just want to,
yeah.
before we go in, Oliver wants to ask them and go, okay, right, just so I know, what are we after in this?
You mean your party members? You're asking them?
Yeah, that's what
Oh,
I'm
okay.
asking. I'm asking them, what are we after?
For his and his mercenaries' assistance in some sort of counterattack / retaliation. I mean,
Okay,
we need
cool.
to get rid of them as soon as possible. Otherwise, they'll probably just do it again.
No, that's fine. I just want to make sure I and everyone's aware of what we're after.
Alright. So yeah, you're escorted inside. You see that a bunch of the windows on the estate are broken, and there's a bunch of damage to several things within the yard from projectiles that came over last night. But in the main hall, you would find Blackwater talking to several of his people. He seems pretty agitated as he's kind of like yelling at some of the mercenaries there. As you approach, he kind of calms down a little, but still seems a little annoyed. He says, I'm glad that you are all safe. Were you able to accomplish any sort of attacks against the Bloodhand last night? Perhaps whittle their numbers down?
We were able to take out one of the said aforementioned bases we mentioned, and we were able to take out a group in the marketplace last night.
I say taking out the base, we believe, is what triggered the attack last night. After the battle in the market, we were too injured.
Says yes.
Had to take a break.
As I said, it may have been a bad idea to attack them so quickly. I was worried something like this would happen. They broke in through the tunnels downstairs. I think part of the attacks last night were a distraction, though luckily I was able to keep them from getting anything too valuable. Though I'm sure they'll try again. He says, we need to find their base underground in the tunnels. The original mission. We need to seek it out.
I think we're narrowing it down. It's like, I think it is best if we go searching again. They might be waiting for us now, but that's why we were wondering if we could enlist your mercenaries' help. Maybe hit them from two sides.
He says, well, I was watching the other base that you told us of, and now it's abandoned. So I think at this point, Cithral's pulled all her forces into the tunnels. What would you want me to send my mercenaries into the underground with you?
I'll say maybe if they can come in from this side, we know of a couple other entrances to get down there. We can maybe show you one of their entrances, and you could go down that way. We could go through the other.
Give me a persuasion check. He says, we have a fortified position right now. If I break off some of my mercenaries to go into the tunnels, then we could be putting ourselves at risk, especially if I lose some of my specialists. He says, I need more information about where their base is before I plan an attack. He says, I need you to go and find it down there.
It'd be a lot faster if you sent some scouts down these entrances that we just mentioned.
Give me another persuasion.
So there's a disadvantage.
Yes.
But I think I can use lucky here.
Lucky gives you a reroll, I think, doesn't it? Or wait, no, it gives you an extra d20, and so you can either use the disadvantage roll or the lucky roll, I think. Right?
So yeah, you can
No,
do
I
your
think the one
disadvantage. You can do your disadvantage first, just to see what it is. And then if it's bad, you can use the lucky and choose to use the lucky one or the worst of the other two.
Yeah.
No, it says you can choose which of the d20s is used for the attack roll, the check, or saving throw. So
Yeah,
I rolled
but
3 d20s.
So you roll 3, but you only actually roll 2 because one of them is the lower roll of the 2. That's how disadvantage works, I believe. Let me see this again. You have 3 luck points.
Oh,
Oh well, I
Ah.
guess it doesn't matter.
well,
He says you do have a point, cousin. Where are these entrances you want me to send my people into?
yeah, I'll mention the statue, the one that we came out of, and that the base we mentioned probably has one as well.
He says, what of the halls of Tarsus that Lyra was exploring with you? Do you think they might be hiding any people in there?
They could, but last time we went to explore there, we followed tracks of theirs out of the halls of Tarsus.
Hmm. This as well. I didn't like the idea of no stone unturned, but maybe I should default to your wisdom in this. So you want me to send scouts into the tunnels at the which entry point? Show me on the map here. He pulls out a map of Chaur.
I think probably this one right here, the south one.
Their former base
say-
that you attacked. There's an entry point there.
Yes, there's a trapdoor
I see.
inside.
Anywhere else?
And
It's
then
possible
here,
it's possible the other bases could have a trapdoor as well, but we haven't explored those. I would say
yeah, and
maybe it's best. Oh, he'll look to Damien. Maybe it's best if we go back in through the statue, and then maybe you could send another scout group from your estate, because they obviously know how to get to your estate from underground.
He nods. He says, "We have more defenses there now, but the attack down there got us a little off guard last time. I'm hoping the next time they'll have a harder go of it. I can send a few scouts, but again, I don't want to split my forces too much. If we lose too many people, we might lose the upper hand, and I could lose my whole estate if the Blood Hand managed to kill enough of my mercenaries. So I'll go ahead.
if it's not possible for you to support us with manpower, do you think you can support us with weapons and items?
Give me another persuasion. Also, you rolled deception on your last roll, not persuasion.
Oh, that's my bad. I mean, still 2 net 20s, right? Persuasion. And then, okay, so I roll persuasion first, and then I can use lucky afterwards, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
So has Oliver just been completely quiet here?
Yeah, I'm letting them do.
And you are
Oliver
rolling
doesn't
like...
like Blackwater, okay? Oliver can't stand him, and Oliver thinks Blackwater's just self-absorbed, and he doesn't give a shit about the town. So, yeah, Oliver's not saying anything that he has to.
It's fair. Yeah, so, man, you are rolling like a crazy person today. I don't think you rolled under a 15.
This is it's 2.
He says, just because I'm rich doesn't mean I'm an endless supply of magical gear. What exactly do you need?
Well, the halls of Tarsus were filled with undead that do not take regular attacks well. We're hoping for a +1 longsword.
He says, "Do you just need one weapon?"
Well, it'd be ideal to have more, but at least one would be enough.
I'm asking how many of your people do not have magical weapons.
So, it's
That's-
shock.
I think it's
I think
shock
it's just
and
shock, right?
if you have
Oriel.
it, I could use a magical short bow, but worst case, I do have some daggers.
All right.
Yeah, I think it's just would technically be a short bow and for shock. So Oriel has cantrips.
He
Oliver has
says,
cantrips. Walnut has magic.
Lyra, come here for a moment. And the elf wizard walks over. He says, you can enchant weapons temporarily, can't you? She nods. She says, yes, I have the spell to make weapons magical for about an hour. And he says, we could use that for short periods to keep you supplied with magical weaponry, at least one of you. You just have to take Lyra with you. She says, which I assume I was going to go with them anyway if we're going back into those, into the halls of Tarsus.
You are our guide after all.
She nods. It might be a good place to start just to rule it out. Also, there could be more old relics in there that could be of use to you in your fight against the Blood Hand. That said, we could just have you go into the western tunnels and start looking for them. But I just feel like we should clear the halls first to make sure they're not going to come in from that way behind you.
Oh, that's not a bad idea. I think while your scouts can look in the other tunnels, we can try to just rule that out as the place of their base.
Yes, and I believe I think Walnut was looking to explore down there anyway. So that'll make him happy. But yes, I'll have my people keep an eye on those entrances and maybe do some scouting. But I'm not going to have them go too far in, just because I don't want to lose more people. And I can almost guarantee the Blood Hand are setting traps as we speak. He says, you there, you've been quiet, looking at Oliver. You have anything to say about all this?
Nope, not a thing.
Alright. Let me know if you need anything else, and keep me informed. And, yeah.
I would be willing to purchase a magical longsword if you happen to have one available. Or perhaps if you'd be willing to lend if Lyra is capable of making such things permanent.
Says me? I'm no artificer. I don't have soul binding. I do have some knowledge in alchemy if you need potions, but that requires a good amount of magical ingredients. She says,
If you
Go ahead.
have a sword, I'd be willing to buy it.
He says, I, in particular, don't have any items for sale. Apologies. I have...
Question.
Yeah.
Blackwater, what happened to the prisoners we gave you?
You don't have to worry about them.
What happened to them? It's important.
He says, why?
Because I'm asking, that's why.
I assumed you just wished to be rid of them, which is why you left them to me.
No, we left them here so that... Oh, we left them here so that we could quite easily go and investigate and find and attack them without them knowing, without the Bloodhounds seeing us marching the people through the town. That's why we left them here with you. So, my question again, where are they?
Says I still have them imprisoned.
Cool. Can I go and talk to them?
Give me a persuasion. Oof. He seems hesitant, which is a little bit... wait, what are your insights? Roderick given 19, huh? You're a little bit maybe it seems strange to you that he's so hesitant and kind of like he doesn't want you to talk to the prisoners. But he says, "Can I have one of them brought up from the dungeon down below? Would that suffice?"
No, I'll just go talk to them. Say if you've got things to deal with, I'll go talk to them. You don't need to be involved, it's fine.
He says, "I don't really
Good
want
idea. We
you."
can
Yeah. Go ahead.
it's a good idea. We can speak to all of them. We could get any information they might have.
He pauses again as if considering something. He seems kind of annoyed as he says, "Fine, I'll have my people bring you down there." And
Thank you.
with that, he just kind of walks away. And a couple of his mercenaries come over and say, "Yeah, we can bring you down when you're ready."
Now, OOC. Was he radiating any magic?
Oh, you had detect magic?
Yeah, before we come up, I wanted to have it up so for the interaction with him.
Yes. So his ring, an amulet, his cloak, his boots, and several items from his backpack were all radiating magic.
Jesus Christ. What schools of magic were they radiating? I think that tells you, right? Detect magic.
Only if you
Yeah,
can
get to
see.
the school.
So the ones you could see directly, you can tell. His ring. Oh, I gotta go look these up now. Hate you. What was it? I want to say was abjuration. Is that the defensive one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, his ring was abjuration. His rod was evocation. His amulet was transmutation. His cloak was illusion. His boots were illusion.
Oh, that's interesting.
And you don't know about the items in his backpack or the ones that he had hidden under his clothing. He may have had a tattoo, you're not sure.
He as a person wasn't radiating magic. Like,
No, he didn't have an aura on him.
real.
So you don't think
Okay.
he was under the effect of a spell.
Alright, perfect.
Oh wait, actually, no, he wouldn't be. Never mind. I was thinking if what I was thinking of would show that, but it wouldn't. So let me jump back to the other three really quick. What are you doing after the barracks? As you are, I'll say you walk out. Where are you going? What are you doing?
Or
We
we
meet
gonna
up.
Go join.
Yeah. Disseminate our information to each other, what we learned here.
You gonna wait for your allies at the Darkwater or head over to the Blackwater state?
I would say go
Probably-
to Darkwater, just wait a little bit, just to make sure they're not there, and then if they're not there, go meet them at Blackwater.
Okay.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Ko would check to see if they're there. If they're not, they continue.
Alright, so I'll
join
say at this point, as you are getting ready to head down to speak to the prisoners, the other three arrive from the Darkwater. Because you've been here a little bit. So the three from the town hall would join the three from there at Blackwater Estate.
Perfect timing.
Alright, are you ready to go down and talk to the prisoners then? One of the mercenaries says.
Let's do it.
Prisoners?
Yeah, do you remember the Bloodhound people that we gave over
Oh,
to...
no, he met us
Oh.
afterwards.
Right. So, we took Bloodhound people prisoners, and we gave them to his cousin.
Oh, so you don't kill everybody.
I wanted to, they didn't.
Well, that's good.
Lyra would say, come get me when you're ready to go back and explore more. I'll be here. Alright, so the group is heading downstairs into Blackwater's basement.
Hey, quick question to you, Roderick and Damien. Your cousin was really weird when we asked to come and talk to them, right?
Yeah. Yeah, it was.
Okay, not just me. Like, what was that all about?
Have you guys been to this area before?
The dungeons, I don't think so. We were,
Yeah, I don't think so.
I think we went
If it's in
underneath.
the
We were talking
basement.
Oh, you have. Okay, it's partially mapped, so you have been down here before.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna have you all on the map, so you will come in over here. Oh, dang it, over here. I'll pull your tokens on, but basically the guard is leading you west down the hallway. So you can just move your tokens to follow him.
I see how secure these doors are. Like, if we could just, like, accidentally open one. Oops, sorry, I tripped.
These doors seem to be locked.
Okay.
If you move to open one, the mercenary would get kind of annoyed and be like, hey, come on, forward.
Sorry, I've got really bad eyesight. You know, I thought we were heading this way. Sorry.
Alright, Oriel, you and Roderick are following, right?
Yeah.
So hang on, guys, let them catch up, because they're still a little further behind. So, he would lead you to the door here, and get out his key as he starts opening it. I have to remind myself, how many did you take prisoner?
I think it was like, what, 4?
Yeah, that sounds right. I could go to my other screen. I'll just say you took 4 prisoner. Was one of them a master thief? Or are they all bandits?
Yeah.
One
of
was
the
a master thief, yes.
Okay.
How do you become a license? Like, do you have to like get a permit? Is that a license?
Master thief.
Yeah. You have to be at
You
least
have
for
to-
4
you have to-
years.
you have to get your master's in thieving.
Oh, okay.
6-year degree.
Yeah, exactly.
Ugh. Rough.
Alright, so he opens the door, leading into the dungeon area. You would see in the north of the dungeon area, there are some bones, which is a little bit odd. And you would also notice the prisoners, who look very... Oh, you know what? Ignore those bones. Those aren't there. You would just see the prisoners there. There's no bones in these cells. But they look very, like, kind of weak and tired. I'll say
It's a bit strange.
Arcana
Yeah.
or Medicine might give you some extra info here, if you have training in either of those.
I do not.
Do we see all these skeletons, or is this just
No, sorry, those skeletons wouldn't be there. I just can't take them off the map because
Okay,
I
fair
made
enough.
I made this map a long time ago, and
Sure,
back
sure,
then I
okay.
didn't have all my processes.
Sure.
So ignore the bones. You would see a woman in the south cell that I don't think you've seen before. She has white hair, and it's just kind of sitting there quietly. She has a hood, like white hair, and seems kind of annoyed. But I'll say, Roderick, you think that these prisoners have suffered extensive necrotic damage, which is kind of weird. Because you don't think, like, you had done this, and they've had days to heal. But they seem very withered.
It's only been like less than 12 hours.
Has it only been that
Yeah.
long? All right. So yeah, they seem like they're like they've been life drained maybe.
I'll say to the guard, "Thank you so much for bringing us down here. Don't worry, we can take it from here. You can stand guard outside. I'll shut the door with him on the outside."
So he is not leaving. He is standing there with his arms crossed. He says, "I'm not. I gotta keep an eye on things just in case the prisoners try to escape or something."
If they try to escape, we'll kill them. Like, it's fine. Go. Like, wait outside the door if you want. I'm not having an audience member.
He just crosses his arms. He says, "I'm not leaving."
Ko's gonna ask if there's any other exits to this room.
There's one to the south. There's one down here.
Can I grab a torch from like the other room or something? Because I can't see.
Oh, is there not much? So this room does look pretty dark in here.
Click my fingers and make the dancing lights.
Here, I'll say that there's some lights in the cell as well. I forgot how little light there is in here.
I'm only human, okay? I think there's 3 humans in the party now, right?
So there.
Yeah, Walnut, Roderick, Damien,
There.
and then 2 Eladrin half-elves and a regular
There's,
half-elf.
and there's 3 elves or half elves.
So yeah, it is pretty dark in here. Actually, these are the wrong things. Sorry, I'll just put torches in. Where's my torches? There.
Now I can see. Now it's nice and bright.
So yeah, what do you want to do? The guy does not want to leave. He's standing there. You assume Blackwater told him to keep an eye on everything.
What's this guy look like?
He looks like some sort of warrior, fighter, soldier. He's probably in his early 30s. He's pretty muscular. He's got several weapons on him. You know, kind of looks like a Ko, but not as strong, probably.
Alright, and these are our prisoners. It's weird that we took them prisoners.
Yeah, well, you had Blackwater hold them for you, but yeah. You think you don't think that the necrotic damage on them, or at least Roderick, you don't think this was on them when you first had them taken prisoner. You think something may have happened to them.
So after Oliver unsuccessfully tried to convince him to leave, Ko's gonna kind of walk up to him, standing uncomfortably close and just kind of calmly, with as much killing intent as he can muster, ask him politely to leave.
Give me an intimidate.
Bardic inspiration. Go on,
Come on, dice gods. Oh,
Hey, do you have
inspiration.
inspiration? Yeah, do you have
Yeah.
inspiration?
Oh well.
Yo, my one roll today.
Yeah. He says, look, buddy, I'm paid to keep an eye on things. I'm just following orders. You got a problem, take it up with Blackwater.
I
Now,
have a
Well, in
problem
that
now.
case,
Take it up with
would you
here.
please leave?
he says, I serve your cousin, not you. Look, just ask him what you're going to ask him and let's go back up. Why are you making a big deal out of this?
Ko's
There are
looking for a
prisoners.
signal at his party, like
Yeah.
he wants to
Yeah,
rip.
I'm going to argue though. These are our prisoners. You have no right to be here when we speak with our prisoners.
Give me another persuasion. He sighs. He says, all right, I'll stand outside, but I'm not leaving. I don't know why this needs to be so private. You guys are really suspicious right now.
That's fine, but you waiting outside's perfectly
You're
fine.
just a regular old guy.
Yeah.
You don't need to hear this.
Are
Get
you-
out. Bye.
Are you paid enough to care?
Says, not really, which is the only reason why I'm not, I'm gonna agree to this. And technically, this is our prison, so these are our prisoners right now.
All right.
And
He doesn't fucking just like, come on.
He steps out and closes the door.
Do your thing.
So, okay. First things first. What the hell happened to all of you? Why do you look so drained?
I don't know. Oh, and Oriel is in here as well. He says, I don't know what's happening. Something about this place. I think it's sapping us. He says Blackwater must
We do
be
a check for
behind it.
that?
What type of check would you do?
No idea if we're feeling anything
Wait.
while we're in here,
That's
or like.
Is the detect magic still up?
It is.
Would the detect magic detect anything?
You detect magic sources coming from the torches. You think they might have light spells on them. They're illusory illusion magics. But as for these guys, nothing in their cells look magical. You might detect the residue of something magical, though, that affected them, but you don't think it's here any longer.
Does the woman look trained like these guys do as well?
No, in fact, she looks fine.
I'll take.
You know,
a
that's the
note of that.
woman. Do you know what happened to them? Why they look so drained?
He says, I do. Are you not Blackwater's mercenaries? Don't you work for him?
Do I look like a mercenary? Really?
She says, you look like a specialist.
For him.
You look like you have skill training in certain specialized areas.
Well, yes, in many specialized areas. Many which I'm not. Well, in fairness, I've done it in quite a few dungeons, so.
She says, you have more weaponry than the average peon that walks through, and you look like you know how to use your weapons. Being a soldier of sorts myself, I can kind of tell these things.
Okay, so could you please explain to us what happened to them?
She kind of pauses for a moment as if thinking. Says, he might be able to help you. Do you think you could get me out of here?
We're gonna need more from you to risk that.
Firstly, I want to know why she's in here.
She says, I'm in here because I, says, well, let's just say I was caught by Blackwater as not being an actual mercenary working for him. You could say I'm a spy of sorts.
Oh, you were working for the Bloodhound.
No, I don't work for the Bloodhand.
Steel Shadow?
Iron Tide?
She says,
Steel
you
Shadow?
just naming names? Yes. Well, actually, she says, I'm not going to tell you who I work for. At least not yet. I don't know if I can trust you.
Well, Galen did mention he hired a spy from the Steel Shadow.
She says, as I said, I don't know how much I can trust you yet, but if you get me out of here, I can tell you more about who I work for.
Yeah, no. Alright,
Why
fine.
should
If we
we
get you
care?
out, you can tell us.
Sorry, what?
Have a
Who she
ransom.
works-
What did you ask? Did she have a ranged weapon?
No, a ransom.
Oh, ransom. She says, know if anyone would pay a ransom for me. She says, in fact, if my organization knew I was taken prisoner, they'd probably just want me dead.
Which leads to the Iron Tide of Bloodhound.
Then I'd be willing to ransom you if that's the case.
She says, but I do have information I could possibly give you if you were to help me get out of here quietly.
Yeah, no, see, how this is going to work is you need to give us the information and we'll decide if it's worth us risking our necks to get you out of the Blackwater cell.
Give me a persuasion attempt. She says, how about this? Usually when you do a job, you pay half it up front, half later. I can give you a piece of information now to hopefully intrigue you, and then if you get me out of here, I can tell you a good amount more.
Okay, I can work with that.
Yeah.
She says, my name is Shaith, and your friends over there, the prisoners, they were indeed life trained by Blackwater. He was performing experiments on them.
What do you mean by
I'm sorry, what?
experiments?
Magical experiments involving necrotic energies.
He can't perform magic. I've known him for, how old am I? 22 years.
She says, well, I could have more information to explain that further, but first you gotta get me out of here.
Does she look human or elven?
You can't really tell. Her ears are hidden. You just see white hair protruding from under her hood. You would guess either human or half-elven. She's not slender enough to be an elf.
She's the thief from the market. I'm saying this like in there. I found the white hair. You're the one who's been robbing the market.
She looks at you funny. She says, how would I be robbing the market if I'm stuck in here?
Well, how many other people do you know who has white hair?
I don't know. Why, maybe look around town. What? I've been in this jail for several weeks. I haven't been robbing a market.
Okay, so Blackwater at least values her. Why are we even talking to her? We didn't come down here for her. We came down here for them.
True.
Right,
The thief guy would say, "Can you get us out of here? I don't know if we're gonna survive if he keeps if we keep losing health. If he is doing some kind of magical experiments."
In my defense, I said that I would let you go, and I did let you go to Blackwater. I held up my end of the deal.
Alright, but we're not gonna just let them here to suffer.
I know.
They are our prisoners, so let me go and.
They're technically not. We gave them to Blackwater. They're his.
No, we gave them to him to hold temporarily until we came back.
Yeah, but in fairness, I was going to kill them anyway.
What?
I was gonna yell for the guard to come in.
Great question.
Alright, so if you open the door, the guard's just standing there. He says, are we ready to go back?
I need you to look at something.
He walks out. He walks in. He's like, what is it?
Ko's gonna grapple him and cover his mouth.
Oh, what the fuck?
Alright, hang on a sec. It's not necessarily ready for this.
Do we get surprised? Because I was surprised.
I think everyone but Ko is surprised. Let me see.
Wait, what?
You're all trying to figure out who the bad guy is, and we have some motherfucker making experiments in their basement. Ko doesn't fuck with magic at all. Except for that wand. It's a pretty cool wand.
Except for that wand.
I'm gonna say, I think, yeah, as Ko goes to do this, I think Rock would say is like, Ko, why are we trying to make another enemy? Bloodhead's already hard enough. We have two enemies.
So, are you kind of, actually, I guess, Roderick, you have a pretty good insight. So you get the feeling that he might be thinking of doing something like this. You're gonna try to, like, interject and stop him? I'll say Ko,
Yeah,
I'll say
I
Roderick
would, yeah.
and Oriel, like, the way he's acting, like, you think, that Ko might be about to jump this guy. So you're gonna say,
Yeah.
are you gonna try to, like, say something sneakily to him or something?
Well, if I notice Ko's doing that, I would probably just tell Ko's, like, don't act too hastily.
He will begrudgingly listen.
Alright, I don't know, does Oriel say anything?
L'Oreal doesn't give a shit. She just saw that people were being drained with necrotic magic, and the other noble in the room said he doesn't give a shit about them because he basically
I
washed
did not
his
say
hands
that at
off
all.
them. He basically did. So she's
What?
very
No,
grossed
I
out.
did
So
not.
That
Are you
was
being Oliver?
yeah. I think you mean Oliver. Oliver said that.
okay. So she's like,
The bard. All right. So yeah, the guy comes in. He's like, "What? What do you got to show me?"
He's just gonna look at Roderick like, well,
Anyway, are we ready
are
to
we
go?
gonna do anything?
Alright. We will be taking our prisoners now. Please let them out.
He says, "Well, I definitely have to check with Blackwater if we're moving them. I mean, we have to get them all tied up. And where are you even taking them? I thought the town was. I mean, the town is under attack right now. This is the most secure place
That
to.
is none of your business.
Uh, give me a persuasion. Say disadvantage. This guy's getting annoyed.
I'm
And
already at disadvantage.
that's true. All right, so it's the same thing.
I
11.
will lucky.
Okay, roll another d20.
So here, lucky. Within 1 luck point. Then 20 plus. What's our persuasion? 9.
Oh, all right. He says, "All right, I'll start getting them tied up and ready for transport." He looks around. He's like, "Oh, god damn it! I really feel like I should talk to Galen before we do this." Well, I guess we'll go past him on the way upstairs.
What about her? Does she have a ransom on her head?
No.
Alright.
All right, so he is gonna restrain the prisoners and start escorting them upstairs with you.
Okay, I wanted this is gonna be. And let me read the spell first, and then I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. But I might be trying to do something to try and get her out. So, okay. That lasts for 10 minutes. Move with me.
Put her in the
No,
hair
it appears on the
clothing.
spot. Yeah. Okay. This is stupid. Alright, cool. We're gonna try this.
This is stupid. Let's do it.
Yeah.
Fuck it, we'll do it live.
Okay. What could go wrong? Okay, as he's getting everything ready, Oliver's gonna do. Oliver's gonna cast silence on where the lock is on, what's her name? Jace cell. And then as we go to leave, I'm gonna cast knock.
So casting silence would be obvious in front of the guard unless you're like trying to like fall behind a little until he is leaving, because like any spell you cast is gonna make like a magical.
He's gotta go and get the rope, hasn't he?
No, he has shackles on the wall in here. He has like the what are they called? Those iron shackle things.
Okay, well, I'm gonna try and do it. Like, I'm gonna try and stand at the opposite side of the room to him with everybody in front of me, and just try and do it so he can't see.
Give me a stealth check at disadvantage.
Okay.
Because he is pretty close while you're casting this. So your spell goes off. He turns as he hears your chant, and he says, "What did you just do?"
Oh, I was practicing a limerick. Just to mention you in a song.
He says, "No, that was magic. I recognize it. What did you cast?"
Yeah, and I do minor illusion to recreate the thing. See? It's what I do.
Give me a deception check. Oof. He seems annoyed. He says, just stop. Just let me get these guys shackled. You're distracting
Okay.
me."
Pay no attention to the bar. Just do your thing. Hurry up.
Yeah, no, carry on, carry on.
Alright, so he would go and shackle them all up and start moving them out. And Oliver, you were trying to unlock her cage secretly,
I'm
right?
gonna cast. Yeah, I'm gonna cast Not, which
You
in
can't cast
theory.
knock in silence, I don't think.
No, I can't cast it in silence, but I'm not in silence. That was the point. I'm placing it specifically where the lock is so that I won't be affected by it.
I
Oh, that's smart.
thought it had to
Smart.
make a knocking sound. Let me see the
The
spell.
spell makes the sound, but if I'm hoping if it's in silence, it will cancel it out. That was the idea of doing silence.
The silence. Yeah, that's smartest. That's super smart.
Okay. Alright, so you are casting into the silence as they're leaving. And the door would indeed unlock, at which point she quickly moves out, stealthing, and says, "I'll find you later." And she is going to sneak off through the south door. Unless you're going to do anything.
Nope.
Alright. So you kind of did this and then tried to, basically ran to catch up with the group, right?
Yeah, I'll just like, wait, I need to buckle my shoe. Oh, we're running.
Like, sorry, piss break, piss break.
I need the bathroom. Where's the loo?
Alright. So this might be a good stopping point as you're heading upstairs with the prisoners, most likely to have Blackwater be very pissed off. But why don't we do MVP? MVP votes. Good game, everyone.
It's WDM, right?
/W space DM space the name of the person. Walnut's like, I just wanted to examine some ruins. What are these people up to? Are you there, Walnut?
Yeah.
I think I just need your vote.
Yeah. I did it in Discord.
Make me bring up Discord. All right. So Damien with 4 votes, you are MVP.
Oh, thank you guys. I appreciate the votes.
Well played. Well done. Good game, everyone. Hope you had fun.
GG's.
I gotta go. Bye, guys.
Yeah, I'll
Bye.
be taking some notes, but I'll see you guys next time.
Later.
See you, everybody.
See you next week. Bye bye.
Yeah. Made a few notes this week.